Hello YouTube. Alright, fast forward the next day and here we go, made in China. Bought this yesterday. This was $30 and this is the new BMS. Let's see what this thing looks like. Get it right here. I mean, it basically looks like it's the same exact unit. Let's see here. They package these things so freaking tight. I mean, that's basically the same unit almost. Where's the other one I have at? Actually, the plug is that a different, that's the same plug? That's the same everything. It's got the same wires. The ground is the last one in those, so I imagine that's fine. It's got the same temperature sensor. Let me grab the other one real quick. And basically it's almost the same thing. I'll take it apart for reference, but they look about the same in every way. This one does have 6 screws, to where this one only has 4. They're supposed to be the same kind of discharge current, 100 amps, overcharge. Alright, well, let's see what we have here. Which way did the old one go? Which is something I probably should have checked, which it actually doesn't really matter. The B plus, they give you the screws. Yeah, that's basically the same. Of course, it doesn't look like it has as much in there. That's basically the same unit. That's the same unit. Alright. In case anybody's looking. That's what it's showing. So I keep forgetting what the B and the, let's see. I would think B would be battery, right? And then C would be the other piece. Alright, so this seems like this is the battery part. That's a little different right there. So we'll have to trim that a little bit. Not a big deal. I could actually probably just, yeah, just the edges a little bit right there. I'll have to trim a little bit of the edges to let that fit in there. And then this would be for the output. Temperature sensor, which they had over there, and we'll just change it. Yeah, the same wiring, everything's basically the same. Alright. I'm just going to change this around a little bit. That's the only thing I may have to do is extend these wires. I don't think it's going to be enough. And that's a shame because it's the same plug, it's the same everything, but I don't think I'll be able to put that in there. It does plug in, but there's no way I'll be able to, unless I can get some extra wire out of these, which I doubt it. Maybe I can actually. I'll just pull them around a little bit. Yeah, I think I can. I mean, boy, the screw holes line up in everything except for the outer part there. All right, let's see how thick these are. I would say that if we need to do it, we'd probably trim this off a little bit. Not too bad. just aluminum. I'll get a little file and file that off. I can probably unplug this for now because I don't need it plugged in, but yeah, a little bit more. All right. A little bit more on this one. All right. Yeah, it should work out good. Let me file that real quick. Try to use these pliers that kind of come flat. Maybe it'll make it a little bit better. So I will flatten out any of the ends that are bent. Just file this a little bit. So it came with these Phillips screws. I might as well use them. I'm sure the other 10mm ones are probably fine too. There's one. There's two. The only thing I don't like is that it's sticking up a little bit, but I can put something underneath that. Hopefully it won't interfere with the top. I'm going to put something underneath it. What are my other... Okay, so this will have to go... We'll have to put this... You know what? I can actually put that right underneath here to the batteries. Right there. That's the negative. So I should have put this one in there too. All right. Yeah, that's a negative because that would be the positive and the negative on that side. So let me take this one off. Let's put the negative on there. That's our negative. Let's get our two negatives on this thing, and then we'll hook up our positive. Well, let's do it like this, I guess. You probably can't see anything. Sorry about that. Should probably hit you too. Didn't do it on purpose. There's the other one. Can I do them like that, maybe? One in one way, one in the other way. Take this positive one along with that positive one. And that was one of these, right? Yeah. Let's do it like this. Positive through there. Positive through there. Is there a longer one? Are these all the same size? No, there is a longer one. Okay. This is the longer one. All right. All right. That's there. That's there. Let's plug this thing in. And nothing. So I'm wondering, do I have this backwards? Is this B plus? Is that the battery? I thought the B was the battery and the C was the controller part. But I guess I'm wrong, unless it's different. Let's see what the batteries are reading. Because I didn't want to rewire the whole thing if I really didn't have to. And I am reading 13 there. And nothing on the output. So I guess I have it wrong. Alright, let me switch this around. This is the way I had it before. So I guess the C is there. Well, let me see how this one went. This one went like that. This one had the B. And I thought the C, unless I disconnected it the wrong way. Well, we'll find out. That's going to change the plug to the other side now, though. Yeah, see, that won't work. Yeah, that's going to change the plug to that way. Let's see. Make this easy on myself. Yeah. Yeah, I'm not going to be able to... Oh, just drop the other one. That's not going to plug in. That's going to be too far. All right. Let's take that apart again. Let's make sure we have all the things correct, because that should have been the proper negative. All right, let me see what we have here. All right, let me bring you back 1 second here. Okay. So there's the connections I need. I'll show you on this way. Make it a little bit easier here if I can try to zoom in a little bit. All right, so what was happening here was, I don't know actually, because I undid it and I plugged it back in and it worked fine. So now I'm reading the 13 volts and everything I'm supposed to. I don't know if, I'll have to look back in the video. Maybe I put the ground on the wrong side, but it is working now. The BMS is plugged in, the same exact plug, same exact wires, everything's great. It's showing me full battery now, 13.3. Well, 13.33. It's not, let me see if I can put this here, do this back a little bit. All right. For some reason, all right, let's see if I can show you with this thing. I'm losing, I thought I was losing, nah, it's 13.33. Okay, so let's see what we have here. We have, I'll put this here so maybe you can see it. All right, before the BMS, which is the full battery, is showing 332, and then after the BMS, 332, same thing. So we're looking good. All right, next step. Let's get this thing back. Let's put the battery back. So I don't need that right now. Put this over here. Don't need that. Ignore this. But what I do need the box. All right, so well, at least now I have an extra BMS plug. Not that I'm going to need it, but it's basically the same unit, I guess, except, I mean, I guess I could probably try to repair this, but is it really worth it? I mean, 30 bucks. I'm going to be repairing all this. Probably not even worth it. So put that back, and it is what it is. Let's see, I think I had this one in this way. We did this like this, if I remember correctly. Ugh. This thing just basically just slides right in there. Ugh. Pretty much for the most part slides in there. The only thing I want to do is I just want to put some kind of cushion on this. I don't want this thing, it doesn't really move at all. I just want to put something underneath it so it's not going to move around. I mean, I guess I could always put the bubble wrap, but after time that's going to move. Let's see what else I have. Thought I had cushion somewhere. There. Probably a million things I could find. And I can't find any. There's probably a million things I could find, and unfortunately I can't find anything right now, so I think I'll just put this underneath here. This is all sticky anyway. We'll just put a little thing on there to keep that nice and safe. Put this back here. Plenty of room in there. Lights up no problem. One. Put this one over here. There's two. Yeah, I had just charged these batteries not too long. I mean, I think 14.7 is the max or something. I have this 13.3. It still goes a while. I think with all three batteries, it comes out to about 38, 39 volts. And I'm running a 36 volt motor for it. Pretty much works out about the same. I think I'm missing one more. One cap, there's two, four. I think I did drop one yesterday. Where did it go? It's all down there somewhere. Show your face. There's always one little screw. Here it is. Fell back down that way. There. Wait till I get my hip replacement. It's killing me. All right. Here's the last screw. Overall, I think I paid about $144 for these batteries a piece. Yeah, not bad. And like I said, I end up buying two, paid for two, and I got about four of them. One, I had to swap the BMS out, so this is the second BMS. I am missing one of the other caps too, but that's not a huge deal. These things are a pain to get in and out if you ever need to. I'll put that there. Any chance I see the other cap somewhere? I know it went somewhere, but sure I'll find it. It fell down. Alright, who knows? No, we're going to have to deal with those caps for now. Missing one. Where'd it go? I'm sure I'll find it somewhere. Couldn't have went too far. Alright, let's go put this back in and let's see what happens now. Let's pause you for a second. Alright, now we're out the mower here. So basically what I have is 1, 2, and then I'll put the other battery. And that gives me my 36 volts from my motor down there, from the burnisher. I have a video on this. But anyway, let's see what we can get here. Let's put this in place. This is... now this one is going like this. Alright. Yeah, so basically what I have here is just, this is the positive of it, this is the negative. That's why this one's black and this one's red. But let's take this one out. Now, like I said, I was mowing the lawn yesterday and I had no problems. Talked on the phone for close to about 2 hours, and the next thing I know, I went to turn it back on again and just went on for a second and just stopped. So hopefully this is the problem. Circuit breaker's out. Little cap. That's tight, that's tight, that's tight. That was a little loose. Alright, let's put that back. Are we in there? Let's see, that's off. Where's my strap at? Find my strap. Where'd it go here? Alright, there we go. Take this thing around here. Can't get that right. Alright, there we go. Went under before. Nice and tight. Alright. It's my straps there. Alright, let's see the test of time here. Now obviously it's going to be a little loud. I still have all the factory belts and everything else going to this motor under here, so it's still going to be a little loud. Be prepared. Let me turn it on. That's all. And we're back in business. Other ones are reading 132, 133. Perfect. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Alright, well, so there's one BMS bad, and so see what happens. Alright, one down. Anyway, the other three are still working. The other two are still working fine. So, and I did have another BMS that went bad. So this is my second BMS. But hopefully this one's going to work out fine. Let's say hi, Bella. Go inside there. So, anyway, thanks for watching, and I'll see you on the next video. Hope everyone is safe and well. Like and subscribe.